Good morning, party people. How's everybody doing? Oops. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you're doing good. Uh-oh. Oh, what's happening here? Everything flickering. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if we can get this back reading. I don't have two of these open, so let's just deactivate the camera and reactivate it. Huh. Like the whole program froze on me, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Delete that. Yeah, delete that away from here. Everything else is good. Let me see if I can get this banner back in here one more time. What's poppin', Mustang? I had a question for you yesterday, but I don't remember it now. It was about something very specific, but I don't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me right now. Did it transition? There we go. Cool. Hey, how's it going? I'm Are You Hero. I turn things into spray cans and I make video games. If you've been here before, of course you know that. If you're brand new, now you do. Welcome everybody in. Hopefully you have your coffee, water, tea, whatever you need to get you up in the morning. You know what this is. It's a morning coffee with Hero. I also have water to stay hydrated. And I need to turn off my echo. Is YouTube? Yes, YouTube is the one that's always playing audio automatically. Yeah, let me let everybody on Instagram know. I'm gonna try to be like very consistent for like the next 30 days, posting on Instagram, letting people know that we're live each time. So and let's see, link. I have a few shortcuts on my phone, which is cool. And there we go. Something simple so people can click on and join us. There we go. Move this away. Okay. So I'm currently working through my X-Men designs. I've made it to where I posted Wolverine last week. This week I want to post Jean Grey, which doesn't really give me much time. I have to turn this design around by tomorrow to get it posted live in the morning. So I'm just gonna jump into it, and I also have to do the lettering on the side. I have not done anything for lettering, so it's gonna be a run. Just know that we're gonna be running for the next day. Like, I've never had to get a design ready like this quickly. Actually, no. Yeah, I haven't had to, because this design is a day behind. It should be, I should have knocked out the colors and shadows yesterday, and I didn't. So that's the whole thing. So I gave Wolverine like a bluish background. Logan has a reddish background, and I think I might give her a purple because it'll blend in and it's messy. So yeah, let's go ahead and slap some color into this and then get to work. How's everybody morning doing so far? Is everybody good? You feeling good outside? It's not storming here anymore, so that's a plus for me. That color is a little bit, I think I need to add a little blue to it and desaturate it a little bit. Yeah, that's around the color I think that'll work for. Since so I realized my other monitor was like way too bright and it was blowing out colors, so I reset all my settings in order to bring it down a little bit. So it should be better now. I'm gonna steal a color from her hair. So someone told me, okay, here's the thing. Someone told me that there's a better way of coloring. I just don't enjoy it as much. Like, good morning. What's poppin'? Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. The way that the coloring process goes, I'll show it to you. I should probably do it because it's faster and because of like how I said before, I'm behind. So let's see. I just don't like making my reels with this format because they don't make like I think half the battle of my reels are the fact that I'm doing a lot of like transitions and popping and dropping and doing all these things, not the dancing, but you know what I mean. Um, it's I could just drop in colors like this, right? Actually, I need the other reference of her. Your boy is currently in the process of trying to get his App Store page back because they deleted it. They're like, "Oh, it's inactive." I'm like, "I'm working on the app right now, man. I need my app page back so I can drop my app, okay?" And they're like, "Uh, well, you have to call into this number or like this line, but it's constantly full with people." Good morning, Wild. Yeah, so the mobile game that I work on in the afternoon stream, because they said I hadn't posted anything on it, and I'm over here like, I've been having technical difficulties, one, with their page, and I actually have records of me talking to their agents like, hey, I can't log into this, I can't access this, I need some assistance. And like, I've been giving you the information that you need. But I'm waiting on them to get back to me about it because I'm just like, yo, don't delete my stuff and also take my money. Like, they're like, it's non-refundable. I'm like, then give me my account back. Okay. I don't like the way her shoulders look, so I'm just gonna erase them and draw in. I'm gonna correct some stuff just a little bit. Right? They are, and I'm like, no, 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 don't do this, don't do this, don't do me like this. Yeah, I already paid them the money, so I'm just like, run me my money back, or give me my account back. And they're like, oh, it's non-refundable. You can't get your deposit down back for your account for your. So for some of these platforms, when you want to release a game, you have to buy a token. So on platforms like Steam, when you buy a token, you have to pay them $100. That's just to put your app on their platform. And once your once your app is up there, or once you pay for that token, it's your token until they decide, like, all right, we're gonna remove your game because it's not making sales or it's not doing anything. Yeah. So their accounts, and I've heard it from people where Steam has completely removed their game off of their account, off their platform, or like they like just removed the page. It's still there. The person can reactivate it, but they removed it because of inactivity. So I'm over here like, okay, um, but you guys know why I haven't been doing anything. So I'm currently just waiting for them to actually message me back about it. And Android's the same way. You have to pay for like a token or something, and then that's how you get your credit for it. This should be it. There we go. I'm like, why does it look like that? So I'm currently like just fixing some like actual silhouette stuff that I didn't like that I did originally. Oh yeah. Like they messaged me and their hours of operation are slim. Like you really like have to hit it right when they're like opening or you can't actually get in there. Their times are 12 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then 8:30 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. So they're like during your core operational hours, we're not gonna be there for you, bro. So I'm constantly just like entering the page over and over again while I'm streaming. I have no idea. Most likely. Most likely. Okay, I see why I put that band there. Like I kind of like what this reference did, where it kind of made her shoulder pads into like this Mega Man-esque kind of thing. The opacity of my brush is low. So yeah, that's what I've been fighting with because they told me, hey, you need to add certain things to your account prior to not get like removed. I did that, and then I come back and it's like your account's been removed. I'm like, I added everything you asked for. I added the rating, I added the store page, like information about it. Uh, the only thing left was screenshots, which I'm like, I'm not gonna put white boxes on there for screenshots. They actually did not say. Cause like most of these platforms, what you can do is you can get the token and sit on the token as long as you like give them all the other stuff. And like you don't even have to make your store page live, which I think on their side they want you to. And I'm like, I'm not making a store page live for this. cause it hurts your like statistics on like amount of views per month or something like that, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Nice coffee. So that's the thing that I was like dealing with. I'm like, okay, we gotta figure out how to get this to correct itself. Cause it's not like my page was empty. My page actually had all the data already on there for them. Yeah, I think it might be like some new policy. Like they may have had new people come in, and they're just like, nah, we gotta deal with this stuff right now. Am I not drawing with a black pen? Yeah, that's the crazy part. I'm like, I gave you what you asked for. Why are you over here coming after my stuff? Oh yeah, that's right. She should be like yellow here. Like I've had a token for like a year now, cause I bought it like in the middle of last year, I think. Yeah, I think it was the middle of last year. So like I was like, I knew I wanted to make this app and release it, cause it's been a while since I released like something, right? Like I've talked to their people though. I'm not even gonna like take it away from them completely. I've talked to them about it. Like, hey, I have emails, or I'm like, hey, I had issues trying to get my stuff working. I'm trying to make sure my account doesn't go anywhere. Here's all the stuff that I was able to do, and I actually had to sit there with their customer service to help me. So I'm like, how do I go through customer service, get help, and there's still issues? Like, make it make sense for me, fam. I swear, like, you rarely see like Gene and Storm in this show with a smile. They're always grumpy. Like you see the dudes smile more in this show than you see them. Like when I was trying to make a face expression, I was like, oh, I can make her with a smile. It's like it doesn't fit. I'm just like, dang, can you help me out a little bit here? Like, oh, okay, I know what that is. Wait, what was said? So they helped me out with one of the solutions. They're like, okay, yeah, I see. And then they were like, okay, cool. And when I solved the other stuff, then I was like, okay, I should be good too, right? No. Yeah, can't win for nothing out here. But it is what it is. I'm sure we're gonna figure it out. And if anything, I don't want to, but I'll buy the token again. It is what it is. Because I want to release my app. And Apple Store, it's a pain in the butt to release apps on the Apple Store. Like, you have to go through so many hoops. Yeah, she literally has like a constant face of like someone just said something outlandish or that she doesn't understand the conversation, and I'm just like, can she have like at least like a little bit of like, like none of that? Like they could cut it back a little bit, but no, it's like she's constantly like this. Like even the toys. Like I'm looking at the toys for her, and like if you look at the Jean Grey like steel at the end, her face expression is this. Like it's like the most dullest face expression. Like the like I guess if you could like hear what other people are thinking, your face expression would be that way too. Or it's like, hmm. I think mind readers, like I don't know, every show like they make mind readers like either like hate their power or it's like I never see the mind readers like do anything cool where it's like, yeah, like mind readers going to like games like blackjack, crazy. Like mind readers in school, crazy. Like they have to be bored out of their minds or super entertained, one of the two. Hmm. Okay, this goes down into her belt, so I need to grab this color. Right? Like I could not imagine like, oh, you had the power to like read everybody's mind, and you're just like, or I think it would be very entertaining for the most part. Because imagine like you're chilling and you hear someone say something outlandish in their mind. You want double agent status? It's like I'll be over here like, yo, what did that person just say? No, roll that back one time for me, homie. What'd you just say? Oh yeah, you know the bars are chaos for them. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Like, I will watch a movie. The movie is called No Safe Thoughts. All right, and the whole movie is about mind readers and them having like battles with people on a whole nother level, and like you're trying to make sure that these guys aren't doing anything weird or janky, but it's like their whole mission, like, and then like it could be like a comedy as well because they'll like switch between like the mind readers having conversations with one another, and it's just face expressions. It's just like, and then like people who don't have powers observing them as well, and they're just like, yo, what's wrong with y'all's faces? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, In the whole movie, no one else knows that they have powers. They're just the other mind readers are the only ones who are talking to each other, and they're like, and whenever the person like ever brings up like, "What are you doing?" they laugh. But of course, you know they have to bring in at least one person. One human has to know that they have powers. I think that's a trope. Is that a is that a trope for? Huh? It's not called anything. It's something I just made up. We out here. What's going on here? Where did that come from? Oh, it's just a slow update on here. Maybe I need a refresh. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I made it up. There you go, right there. I'm here for the comedy movie based on all this jazz. We got ideas for days. I just made this up just on the spot. Next thing you know, someone goes off and makes this movie. I just want credit. That's all. Just a little credit, you know. Maybe a ticket to go see the movie for free on the red carpet. How'd you come up with this idea? Oh, there's this guy on YouTube and Twitch. That's where it comes from. It's just like, yo, this guy on Twitch, he was just like randomly talking about movies. He comes up with ideas and just tosses them out there. I might see if my brother would be down to do a skit with me. We'll probably be able to do the skit. Like, I'm supposed to see my brother in Texas, and I'll see if he'll do a skit with me. Like, we did one once before when I was taking this film class in college. He might be down for it for old time's sake. Are her eyes actually this sky blue? Is that a thing? Yeah, her eyes are actually that sky blue. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Yep. So there was a skit that I had to do for class where they wanted me to do like, so the skit was supposed to be an introduction. We were supposed to make a video introducing ourselves to one another. So in this, or no, the guy asked us to do a video in class of, it's just an introduction of who you are, right? So most people, they just did like a, hey, I'm so and so, like blah blah blah. I'm like, we actually did quite a few. We have like 2 or 3 skits that we did. The skit was supposed to be an intro, and I was like, okay. Most of them did like a, hey, blah blah blah, like it's like an intro kind of thing. So I did a whole interrogation skit where like I'm sitting down at a table My brother, his best friend, and one of his like our other mutuals was in on it too. So I'm sitting out at the table. I have like handcuffs on, and I have like it's like black and white. So I'm sitting there at the table, and they're like asking me questions like, so who are you? For the record, can you state your name for the record? I'm like, I'm so and so. They're like, how did you get here? And then like they toss like a paper with like files on it and then like scatter on the table and then like we like go through the pages. So I'm like looking through them and I'm like, so relax. I'm reformed. You see, I'm hero. Like we're here. So I have them take headshots and then we like go through the whole thing of talking about like um this is the person, this is how I know this person, this is this person, and they're like, so what's your goal? It's like, yo, I'm just trying to make it out of this class. I have no idea how I'm here. I didn't do anything bad. And they're like, okay, we'll let you go for now. Then we did a State Farm commercial after that. And what's the last skit? I think the last skit ended up getting axed, and I ended up doing a Photoshop bash where it was Fast and the Furious, uh, and it was Tyree and Paul Walker in the front seat, and I'm sitting in the back seat. So like I photoshopped myself into the seat. Never. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like like loading things on YouTube back in the day, like it's not gonna be good at all. What's poppin' people on YouTube? How you guys doing? I see y'all over there. Show some love. I have to dig it up. I have to dig it up. It's not like it's like sitting on at the top of a folder. Like I like threw it away halfway. It's only actually let me see, because it used to be very live on my Are You Hero page on YouTube. Um, and I removed it because there were so many people like looking at the video that I didn't like it. I was like, why are y'all looking at this old video? There's nothing here. Let me see if I can see it on my page still, or did I delete it? There's one. Oh, okay, okay, chat. Okay, okay, okay. I want y'all to see like actually my very first hand-drawn animation. I'm gonna drop it in here. There we go. That's my very first hand-drawn animation on YouTube. Like, it was an assignment. It's 10 years ago. Jeez, 10 years ago. And here I am again. I'm back again. One day I'm gonna actually do the story of all my spray cans and how they came to be and why they're spray cans and all that jazz. Because I did write a story about it, but so I don't have to like go into like all the nitty gritty. I just talk about how I used to draw them all the time in college and high school. That like so old, so old. I might do like I should do like a 10-year anniversary on that one. It's just like redraw it. Do 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 do. Thank you. Like there was like a garage studio. I'll find some time to revamp that one. But it was like Garage Studio is where I used to like do all my like beat making and things back in the day. And when I tell you like I had too much fun with Garage Studio on my MacBook Pro. If you're now just joining for the first time, don't be afraid to hit that like, subscribe, or follow button on your respective platforms. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like the video. I have to make up another phrasing of what I was going to say. Uh, just cause like it just doesn't work. Like I thought about it yesterday when I said it, and I was like, I can't. I have to find a better phrasing of how I want to promote this. Cause all right, one more time, and I'm not saying this ever again. So I was like, yeah, share my share helps me get pushed up in the algorithm, and also it lets everybody else see my cans. And I'm like, I should not say that. I got to rephrase that. Yo, welcome to the stream, David. What's poppin'? I think I heard somewhere where they're like, don't greet people when they enter your chat or something like that. And I'm like, what? That's weird. It's like, this is Southern hospitality. Like, whenever you go to someone's house, it's like, you always greet or say hello when you like walk in the door. So it's like weird to hear like people say, yeah, don't do that. It's like, hmm. I don't know, cause I think they said like some people just want to lurk and they don't want to be like put up front. So I'm like, hmm, well, uh, I'ma still greet people because that's what I do. Or like it makes them feel like put on the spot or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm just like, yo, I'm just greeting people when they join my chat just to say thank you and what's up. And if they want to lurk, most of them do say it. They're like, yeah, I'm just here to lurk. I'm like, all right. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I like when I go into a stream and the streamer like says, "Yo, what's up?" Yeah, it's I think it's also weird. So most people say that it's weird when people walk in and they don't greet or they don't say hello. And some people say that it's weird when the person's already there and you walk in and they don't greet you. And I think like, excuse me, my whole thought process has always been like, we both met eyes. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's not like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta get up and like give you dap and like, yo, what's pop? Like, no, it's just. It's both. Like I talk about all in general. Like whenever I walk into someone's house, Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't hurt just to greet somebody when you walk into their house. Thank you. Like especially if like my Nightbot is here. Yeah, it's okay. We're all good over here. Which I really do. That's why I say it after every stream. Like y'all might think, oh man, he's just saying that. Nah, I actually do really appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like y'all been coming through, chilling with me in my night streams, jamming music. Yeah, Nightbot is an MVP. Nightbot stops people from doing stuff in the chat too. All my day ones out there, what's popping? If you know, you know. I'm curious if I can I change the name of Nightbot? Can I give Nightbot an actual name? Give him like Sir Nightbot. Put some spec on Nightbot's name. I think I want to switch the fangs. I think I want the fangs to come from the top instead of the bottom. We'll work on that in a second. Let's get the actually let's color these highlights though. Yeah. I think I said whenever I do shadows, I'm going to make the top shadows like a bluish color. Yeah, this was an accident, but I kind of dig it a little bit. I kind of dig it a little bit. Hmm. Okay. I'm on my Bob Ross this morning. Happy little accidents. I don't think her eyes, the whites of her eyes, are the correct white. Let's see. Nope, they're not. Can I just drop this on here? Yes, I can. There we go. I always know in my highlights, like whenever my highlights aren't showing the way they're supposed to, I didn't use the correct white on the eyes. Cause like I use like a very like it's like a grayish tint on the eyes so that I can get the whites on there. And for the longest, I would never use black besides for the outlines because it would also be very difficult to do shadow work on to the black because it's already the darkest color I could use. So I eventually just stopped using black in general as the base color for things. Like my Aku design, I actually made it like a grayish black because it was very difficult to get those colors on it that I wanted. Oh, I forgot. I could do this. Where's that link at? I can pin this link so then anybody who wants to see it, they can see it. Can see that video. Oh, y'all don't want to know how many pieces of paper I wasted for that. Like our teacher made us use paper. They were like, "Yeah, you gotta use paper for this. You can't like use anything digital for it." But I did not throw away the paper. I did not throw away the paper after it. So like I have a thing about not throwing away any of the art that I've done in the past. So any of the art that I've made, I still own. Like every single piece that I've ever drawn, every single thing that I've ever made, even from childhood, I still own every single piece. Oh man, that shadow is not gonna fall. Okay, okay. It's funny too. I have a nephew who's exactly like 10 years younger than me, and like to just like take on like a lot of the things that like I told him when I was younger. Um, he will quote back things that I said to him when I was younger, and I'm like, dang, my nephew really did look up to me like that. Uh, so one of the things that he did was I told him that I never throw away a piece because like he used to draw like I used to draw, and he used to be like stealing my art. One, he used to steal my art and then like put it on clothes and sell it. And I'm like, do you want to get sued? I will sue you as your uncle. And so uh he mentioned to me that he has a binder with all of his art, or like a folder with all of his art in it. And I was like, oh yeah? And he was like, yeah, because you told me that to never throw away none of your art. And so I never threw away any of my art either. And I was like, all right. Oh yeah. Like to this day, I tell him like, yo, you owe me a bag of candy, because he was born on Halloween. And when I tell you, I was dressed up as a vampire, and here I am sitting inside of a hospital with baby powder on my face to make me look pale like a vampire, with a cape on, and my nephew being born. I was so ready to trick or treat. And I was like, dang, bro, you couldn't give me one day. So every so often, I will remind him that he owes me candy. And then he'll laugh it off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He is a trip. There was another thing. He was like, one day I saw him wearing like two different shoes. I'm like, hmm, that's different. And I was like, why are you wearing two different shoes? And he was like, I remember when you told me when I was younger, uh, don't be like everybody else, like make your own path. And I was just like, okay, okay. I'm like, man, your uncle was wise, man. Like I should have wrote a book. Cooking at a young age. That's all I'm saying. Also, I grew up around old heads. Like I tell people this all the time. Like when I was younger, I didn't grow up around like kids my age. I grew up around like old heads. That was my thing. Like when I tell you, I have stories for days. Like if I ever get my animation blogging going, you guys will know. You'll see all of the craziness. Hmm. Also, I didn't know I could. I didn't know I can pin things in here. Hold on a second. All right. I'm about to be that guy again. I'm about to pin a lot of stuff in here. All right. Just so it's easier for everybody. It's only gonna pin for. Does it pin more than one thing, or is only one thing at a time? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. How many things can I pin up there? It's only one pin at a time? It's only one pin at a time. All right, maybe I gotta upgrade into like more than one pin. All right. If you go there, you can find all my social medias as well. Like, yeah, they're at the bottom of the page. Like, you'll see my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter that I barely show love to, and my TikTok. If you're on there, you can see everything. I don't know what tab this is that crashed. It's YouTube. Alright, we're back in action. I'm having a good time with this design though. Like, it's turning out better than I thought it would. Sometimes I make designs and I'm just like, I don't actually know how this one's gonna turn out. So we'll just see. Like you would think that the amount of times that I like draw my spray cans and like do all the design work, um, that the proficiency or like the level of like, oh yeah, I got this would go up, but it's mostly just trying to improve on each design. Like every time I make one, I'm like, how do I improve on it? How do I make this one better than the last one? Also, I think my camera arm comes in today, so I can actually take photos of the new things that I've been working on. I'm hyped. I am so hyped. Let's see. Alright, I can't avoid the teeth any longer, so let's figure out how I want these to look. I'm going to use this layer just because it's already here. There's nothing else there that I will impact. So if I do something like this, you might ask too, like, yo, Hero, why are you... Yeah, you might ask, like, yo, Hero, why are you always drawing things on your characters? Like, why are things always there? Also, why are stars there? Um, One is to unify my designs together, and the other part of it is because uh, the designs are supposed to be a representation of like my own OC can fusing and becoming these. Just like Kirby, where when Kirby absorbs different characters and they gain the attributes. Where are these fangs at? There we go. Like, do I used to have a sticker somewhere that I used to just keep on my desk of the OC. Do I have one around here? Oh, that also reminds me, because I'm doing this convention in Texas, I've been trying to make like convention specific stickers that are limited edition that you can only get at that convention. And yeah, I don't. Where did I put it? Did I put it up so it doesn't get damaged? I think so. It's not behind that. Not underneath there either. Yeah, so I usually like I have like a can that I usually like. It's like my OC. So like yeah, I don't know where I put it at. It was sitting on my desk for the longest, and I think when I did like my last clean, I moved it off my desk so that I didn't like mess it up. Is it in this stack? I don't know what their theme is at Comic Palooza this time. Here it is. I found one, but I don't have the other one because I did one for WasabiCon last year. So like, I think I put it on my refrigerator. So this is the OC right here. Let me see. When will it pop up? I found one. There we go. So whenever that like catches up, this is what it looks like. And yeah, that's my OC. Uh, it's the longest living version of the cans that I used to draw. Like I have like a whole bunch of old pieces. Like recently I redrew them into like a smaller can form because before he was like a very tall can. So I redrew it into a smaller can. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the next con. Did it freeze? If anything, before it's completely black. I think it might be on your side, Wild, because I'm refreshing all the other platforms, and all the other platforms seem to still be going. I can check on my phone too. Yeah, I'm like I just pulled it up on my phone. It seems to be very clear on there too. Yeah, I'll show it again. So this is it right here. I think I like lined it up perfectly. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is the OC can. There we go. Shift it back over a little bit. Boom. So yeah, this is the can design. I put it on a shirt too. I've worn it a few times. But yeah, that's the reason why all of them have fangs and they also have stars in their eyes, because that character is cosplaying technically as them, and he also has like stars in his eyes and fangs. So that's the reason why each one of the pieces, when I draw them, they also have fangs and stars in their eyes. Thank you. Like there was a moment, so anybody who purchased like any like cans or things from me beforehand, yeah, we're storytellers over here. I don't like that. So yeah, full circle, try to make sure all my stuff like makes sense. And what I was saying before is like anybody who purchased like my designs earlier on, you'll know if you have an original like can, or if you have like one of the ones that I came out with later on, is because the original cans, none of them have stars in their eyes. So like midway through, I actually started redesigning a lot of the characters with stars in their eyes. I don't think I have many that don't have stars in their eyes now. Like I went back and redrew like a lot of designs. Actually, if you go onto my Instagram, you'll see I have designs like early on that don't have stars in their eyes. You can kind of see the switch in when I started putting stars in all of my can designs eyes. Also, welcome to the stream. I don't know who joined, but welcome to my stream. Let's poppin'. Like my bot didn't like pick up the people joining, so I don't know who's in here. Okay, back to work I go. I think I should draw some shadow work. Here? It's just like it seems like it makes sense for that to have like this like bit of shadow here, and then like cross over a little bit there. And then these pieces need to have shadow work underneath them as well. And that reminds me, I need to apply to WasabiCon. I did it last year. It's pretty chill. Hey Christopher, what's poppin'? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your mornings / afternoons or evenings going well. Like it's a small thing. It's a small thing. Like actually, if I look at like Instagram, I think depending on the design, they won't have any fangs at all. If their mouth is open, they have you're gonna see fangs. I think Garnet, I didn't add fangs to it just because the face expression didn't call for it, but yeah, Dr. Robotnik also didn't have it. But yeah. Yo, what's poppin'? I was wondering where you were at. Nah, you're good, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to like currently trying to figure out how to get these colors that I accidentally made back to where you were supposed to be at. 27, and then I drop this one down to 27 as well, and turn off this one. There we go. Are you caught up, Mustang? Like, are you caught up with X-Men? Because whew, they're snapping. They're snapping for no good reason right now in X-Men. Like, oh goodness, if y'all aren't watching X-Men right now, please do yourself a self-service and watch it. This doesn't make any sense how crazy they're going right now in this show. Oh snap. Okay. Shoot me a DM. Directly message me then. That way I can answer off stream so that we don't spoil it. We're a zero spoiling page over here. We don't want anybody. We want everybody to enjoy it and experience it 4K. Should I like do like a tint over her eyebrows? Hmm. I'm waiting for that to come through. Okay. So the thing that I was curious about for this, which was, should I like? All right. Thanks for joining again, Wild. I hope you do the same. Thanks for joining in again. Once again, I won't be in this afternoon because I'm going to this jiu-jitsu or Brazilian jiu-jitsu whatever class. Gonna get tossed like a rag doll, but you know we're gonna come out on top. Uh, but I'll be back again tomorrow morning. Um, if you're here, please follow me on your respective platforms. Like the video on YouTube. Every little bit helps out. I think I said I was gonna turn her background purple. Have a good day at work. I think Wolverine is blue. But I think I splashed purple in this just so it wouldn't be on your nose. Yeah, it's purple. If I had a little bit more foresight, I would have made it blue, and then made and drew up Cable, and that's where that little bit of detail. So orange. Green. With a splash of blue. What's that? Seafoam blue? Seafoam green? Yeah. Alright. I need to grab one more thing, and I have to grab it from Scott. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna test something out, but I'm probably not gonna keep it. It's it's kind of hitting. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, welcome to the stream. It's kind of hitting. It's kind of hitting. I'm not gonna lie. Like I kind of like it. Like I don't know, chat. I might just be I might just be out here, but you know, y'all let me know which one y'all feeling. Like it wasn't planned, but I'm digging it for some reason. I think the color combination is just it's just popping. And it, oh, that's spice. Cause it'll do a transition. Cause Wolverine's is purple, as well, but hers is like a lighter purple, and then Scott's red. Like it has a little bit more of that influence on their red. Like, yeah, you know, like if you look at the set, like let's see, where's Wolverine at? Do 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 do. If I do this, will y'all be able to see it, or does it still show projection mode? It does. Uh, so if I go to Wolverine's design, this is Wolverine's. And what I'll do is I'll copy canvas. Wrong place. So you have that one for Wolverine, and then I'm gonna go grab Scott's design. Where's this final version at? With the background. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab both of those and bring them to the front so we can see them. Like I think I'm cooking with this one. I think that's it. I think that's it right there. Like that transition from color, because I like to like if you haven't been here before, I like to make my designs in sets of 3. So this would be one complete set with all 3 of them together. I think this is popping right here. I realized that I didn't turn on this, so that's constantly there in the bottom corner so people can see where to follow me at. If you don't follow me yet, you can follow me on Instagram under that, TikTok, X, where I barely post anything yet. Yeah, it's that time. I gotta go. Going for almost an hour and 30 minutes. All right. I appreciate everybody joining me for another session. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me right now, and I very much so appreciate that. We had a good turnout this morning. Had good conversations. I'll be back later on tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll most likely come on here and talk about it tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody joining me for another stream. If you don't follow, you should do that. Or subscribe. One of those two. Whatever platform you're on. I appreciate everybody joining me for another stream. Until next time, Hero out.